Alright, and we're back. I really need to make a macro for this because that's just awesome to come back to. There we are. So as you guys come back, you guys are all still trying to work your way to your feet, and you can see moving through the windows, basically the environment going past you guys, as it seems like what now you're starting to understand to be some type of a vessel is scratching and moving against the murky substance of the dark plane that you guys find yourselves trapped inside. As it's thrusting forward, you're finding it increasingly more difficult for you guys to keep grounding as you try to work your way to your feet. Back on the scene, you watch as Rykor and Genghis, the corpses that are in the room that you guys are near, it just crashes to the ground. Everything in this room is seeming to be thrown and being jumbled up due to the rapid acceleration of the craft, as it seems like it's just careening further and further into this dark, endless abyss. What would you guys like to do?
Which of guys?
You guys, as I said, Genghis and Riker.
So we're just trying to find the others because stuff's happening and we don't really understand it.
Yeah, I'll start moving down the way we came rather slowly, because that's how I have to move.
And I guess because we also heard that like shouting and like bashing earlier. I guess we'll just keep an eye out for anyone that could be like doing that. Because maybe there's someone like in here as well.
So as you guys continue to move on and trek your way trying to get through here, like using the wall to brace yourselves, eventually you turn across a corner as you see two figures doing something very similar, except these two figures look familiar. As you turn the corner, as you see Ratsulian and Rai.
Oh,
There you are.
we found you again.
Finally. Well, that was all kind of, what happened?
Did you not tell us earlier?
Dare you?
Yes, we saw you, but you just walked away. And you were quite small. Well, how did you get in there?
I mean, you're in a room with a voice speaking to us. It wasn't yours, so, killed Rye, kinda. And then we've been just walking down the hallways since.
I need everybody to make a balance check.
Another one?
Is it still at a minus 10?
No.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'll make it.
Jesus Christ.
So that's a 6, which is the normal penalty. For not having any points in it.
22.
So Riker and Smokey, you're fine, but Ratsulian and Genghis, you guys are just sitting in this area and talking. And Smokey, you're like trying to stealth your way around each metal corridor as you feel a very strong, jarring sensation go throughout the entire ship. As Genghis and Ratsulian, you're thrown against the metal surfaces as both of you actually suffer 1 true damage as you're bashed against the wall with strong force.
Ah.
Oh,
Ow.
I moved to like help you guys up and steady you.
yeah. I'll like grab your hand up.
So this place is getting ridiculous.
Shaky.
Shaky, I
Well,
suppose.
you said there was a place, Rye, that you've been healed.
I didn't say it, he did. But yeah.
Where is that? That sounds like that could be useful.
I don't
Well,
know. I
we-
wasn't paying a fucking attention. This place is huge.
The whole reason we came here in the first place was to find somewhere safe for the night, and that sounds like a better place than we've been in a while.
You're still injured, Basulian. Did you not get healed as well?
No, it at first wouldn't let us leave until we, so at least healed her. It also was giving me... It wasn't talking to me very nice. Mentioning something about pathogen. Is it a pathogen? Contaminant. Something like that.
Okay, so just shrug, be like, alright. It's pretty obvious he's got fucking clue what you're talking about.
It didn't like me. Let's put it that way.
So you met a person? Someone was here?
I don't know if you could call it a person necessarily.
Oh.
But it was a voice. It talked to us.
No, because we found some people as well.
Yeah. And then Genghis would get out his I guess what we were describing as a smallish kind of rectangular box kind of thing with a glass bit, and he would press the indent on it.
Show the picture of these two relatively human, or four relatively human individuals. No, five. All dressed in, like, this white skin-tight armor and seemingly smiling but frozen in flame, coming off of this glowing piece of material.
Look at this. There's things like this everywhere. They will have people on them, but they don't do anything.
It's weird.
I like
Grant.
paintings, but real.
It's around this point, Smokey, you start to hear the sound of voices coming from the corner that you're at. And they seem to be speaking in common, and you understand them, unlike everything else in this place
You said in the corner that I'm at.
that you're about to get to. Yes.
Oh, right. I'll draw my weapon and cautiously peek around.
You don't have a weapon.
Peek
You're
around
naked.
the corner. Fuck yeah, right. I'll
You go to reach to draw your weapon as
extend
you
my
realize that you're naked.
extend my claw.
You don't know anything about this kind of box?
And then I'll peek inside.
It looks kind of like what the wall did, but different. Same concept, I guess.
Oh, I found another wall that did something like this, but it moved. It made noises as well.
As you guys are just sitting here having this conversation, another strong jolt seems to rock the vessel as everyone is immediately thrown to the ground and, like, hit against the wall. As you also realize you start to orient yourselves to the point where what felt like the floor is the wall, and the wall's beginning to feel like the floor. In your case, Smokey, you begin sliding down the floor, as it feels like your entire orientation is shifting 90 degrees. as you start to feel this rush of inertia start to hit your bodies, as it feels like you guys begin to slowly levitate up in the air a bit, as you feel like down is towards the wall, but you feel the inertia like pushing up towards yourselves, like you can feel that pressure on your stomach, as it feels almost as if you're falling.
Is there anything on the side for me to grab hold of?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to be doing this as well.
Let's see.
Dang, this is not a happy doggo.
20.
He's not a pleased pupper.
0.
Yeah, that's not good. You try to, but no. You just can't get a grip.
Is that to me or Genghis?
Genghis.
Yeah.
Alright.
What about the everyone else? What?
I think they're just taking the hit.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot I could try to do. All things considered.
And the same warning
Yeah,
noise,
I'm not even gonna try.
the same warning noises that you were hearing before, around the same time that you feel this strange shift in inertia and how everything's like beginning to levitate, the subtle like warning noise you heard gets replaced with this different one.
I think stuff is going down. We need to get out. I think we need to leave.
I don't think we can leave at the moment.
Well, I know there's no exit that way as a film behind us.
Well, we
As you
when we
look
were in
behind
that-
you, you see the figure of this fat cat-like individual hanging himself on the corner of the wall as he's just holding there.
Notice carefully his wording. There's a bat cat-like creature. Is the inertia still affecting me?
Say again?
Is the inertia still affecting me? Am I still like...
Oh yeah, everybody's affected by it. You're just hanging on the edge of the corner of the right now, as they were just talking about behind them, and they look behind them to see you hanging there.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Why
Who
are
are
you not
you?
wearing any clothes?
Fuck.
It's at that point another like crashing feeling seems to bump the ship. Smokey, make a sleight of hand again with a -10.
-10. Jesus. Alright. Slide up in here. I'm including the -10 on my roll, so you don't have to do it yourself. So 12 after the -10.
As he would slip off and begin to fall down off of the corner that he's just trying to hold on to.
Okay. So they asked me why you're not wearing any clothes, and you just see me slip away. What a spectacular way to dodge a question.
Did he slide down like around the corner, or did he slide down where all of us had fallen?
Think of yourselves in a hallway, and he's in another hallway that's parallel to that one heading downwards, and then oriented 90 degrees upwards, so he's about to fall to his death unless someone helps him.
Well, I mean, like, it sounds like we're too far away from him. We can't grab him.
Yeah.
You have an action to do anything if you want.
I mean,
That's
I
what
would like
actions
to
are
reach
for.
over and grab him, but I doubt I could do anything that would help.
I'll start moving over to help grab him.
Oh, idea.
Oh, you have an idea?
I have an idea. I've got a lance. If I hold it on the other side, so it's like the blunt end, and I hold it like that, and there's a stick, and he can reach out and grab it, and can pull him over.
Yeah, you can give that a shot. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, I will roll it as a basic attack. Oh,
No.
big boy does the big rolls.
So quickly, as you see him start to, like, he's holding on for dear life, he's like, hi. You feel this strong jerking noise feeling through the ship at this point.
Oh my god!
As you quickly move forward and slide out, thrusting your lance just in time to reach it right in front of you, Smokey. Smokey, roll a sleight of hand.
Right, that's my turn.
No.
Sweet. 18, that one.
Yeah, and that's still good enough. As you quickly grab hold of this pole, as Genghis, you just slide out and are just prone on the ground. What was the wall, but now the floor.
Yep.
As Smokey, you just swing on it for a moment and hold on. As you look down and you just see everything like that was not secure above you, just slowly sliding down and quickly falling, and then you don't hear any crash until like 15 to 20 seconds later.
Jesus Christ. Thanks. Cat
Yeah,
picture. Oh yeah. You could, if you want, you could control CT or all. I don't know how you can say.
I was just referencing. I was just referencing those
Oh.
pictures of the cats hanging on like washing poles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, I'd pull it back over so you're no longer just like seconds away from falling to your death.
You know, I owed you one. I'm not wearing any clothes because I don't really know. I woke up here and someone took my clothes.
So you
I don't
don't know anything more
I
than
don't
we
feel
do.
probed. I probably know nothing, you considering that I'm naked and you're not.
It's a good synopsis of how you feel right now.
Oh,
You had clothes last time you remembered?
yeah. Now I don't even have a pipe. Can you believe that? What is a man without his pipe? And I'm gonna do like air smoking, like, but I don't have a pipe.
So I guess none of the rest of us are men. Not real men.
So yeah, yeah, sad. I know, no pipe. No, so yeah, Jim, if you press that, I'm gonna select my token. Then it's Shift Z, by the way. Shift Z.
I know,
C, however you
but
pronounce
you
it.
get to describe your character.
I just want to show the picture because it's epic.
So they all can
I've seen it.
Right. I am let's see, what's my height? I'm a 5 feet, 130 pounds cat. Right? I'm white. I have black and also beige spots. And I my ears like a tiny bit bitten off. And if I were to give myself a description to something that we all know and love, I would say Batman, but in a cat, and slightly overweight, just slightly, tiny bit. And I'm introducing myself as a Smokey.
I came in at the best moment.
Yeah.
Late too late.
Oh, you missed the eggs. You missed the eggs.
What?
Alien eggs. You missed alien eggs.
What the fuck? I missed the alien shit?
Yeah,
God damn it.
straight alien. And vibrating and everything.
Oh,
It vibrating
So,
when you poke.
sexy.
After this strange, naked fella goes and basically describes how he doesn't know why he's here or understand how he's here, you feel another jolt coming from the ship again, or the vessel that you're in again, as the warning signs seem to get more furious and worrisome, as you actually hear what the best way you can describe it as bending metal, which is never something that you would ever want to hear if you're inside it. And the
Does
feeling
anyone
of it
have-
crashing against things.
Does anyone have any spare knives or swords? I I lost all of mine not too long ago. I can lead you back to the room where I was, but I looked around when I woke, and there was nothing in there. I was laying in a sarcophagus. It seemed like a white cover. Wasn't really metal, but close enough.
Don't have any knives or swords, no.
No, all I have is an axe.
Yeah, besides my sword here, I just have an axe. And I need this sword.
Alright, I'll try to fight with my bare claws then. Or should I say bare paws?
I can start kicking him back down into the pit, but I decide not to.
Not too quick. I'm like a viper.
As soon as he makes that joke, I need all of you to make another balance check.
Sounds so funny that you're gonna fall on your ass laughing. Alright.
Yep.
Ooh, nat 10.
I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Roll balance, go.
What?
Roll balance.
Oh, am I actually here?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, we all
I
got
don't
back
fucking
together.
know. I don't know what's been happening.
We all rejoined. We found each other. We're all good.
Cool. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to do it in here. Where is it?
By the bees.
I'm the best.
So -3,
I
-3,
remember joining.
5, -1. Or no, just 1. Or not -3. So 3, 3, 5, and 1. And then 26.
Hi guys.
So
Hi.
as
What up?
another strong impulse begins to rock the craft, as it begins to violently shake and move again, everyone besides Smokey gets thrown around in your metal prison as you all take 1 damage again.
Jesus Christ. That's almost there,
Yay!
I also remember joining this game, and the first thing the GM said about skills is you don't need balance. I'm just throwing that out there.
Don't believe those lies.
Yeah, you missed the sarcasm.
Never believe the GM.
I figured. Alrighty. I want to get my
Yeah.
fucking stuff
Balance.
back.
We're up there with the other skills you'll never need, like cooking.
Cooking is godlike, no diss.
God, no!
So as you guys are just still hanging here, not moving, everything is still going off, sirens going off, everything is basically pertaining that shit's going down as you're standing here and being thrown around in this one hallway, essentially.
Yeah, why the fuck are we here if everything is falling around us?
Because we haven't found a way out yet.
We can't really leave at the moment. Last time we saw, I think we were in the air. Of sorts, possibly.
Do I see all of the buttons?
You can make
no,
a spot
no.
check, yes, go right ahead.
We're not in that room anymore.
No, you're not.
But there's more buttons. Oh shit.
It might be. There's buttons everywhere. The whole wall's a button. It's all one big
Another
button.
thing that the GM said I didn't need to put points in, but I did. I put
15.
all of my points
As
in.
you look around, you can turn around as you see
Oh, it should be 10.
directly in front of you a room that seems to have a door that's partially open, that where you would assume to be the left wall, it's not a wall, it is the wall, but you see these chair-like apparatuses fixed on the wall, and past it you can see what looks like a window, and as you look past the window, it looks like it's pointed directly towards the horizon, but on the side, and it looks like the environment in front of it is quickly moving upwards.
Oh shit, it's flying!
No,
Jesus, follow me!
it's not flying.
No, yeah, it's going downwards, right? Because it's the thing, yeah, sorry.
What it looks like is if you're looking at a cliff and you're watching the cliffside going up relatively quickly, like really quickly, like really quickly.
Alright, I'm just gonna start running and tell everyone to follow me. Let's see here. I'm running at a -2 movement speed, but I forgot how much movement speed I get when running because I have.
You get a
You
+2,
double.
so you're at regular speed then.
Okay, so when I'm running in regular speed, right? And running is ×2 movement.
So you quickly run through the side of the wall as you head over there. But before you get to this room, you get to where another hallway is at. But since everything's on the side right now, you just see this 10-foot gap before you get to the door.
I'm also screaming for you guys to follow me.
I'll
Like, get
follow.
on! Just
Yeah.
in the run.
I don't know anything.
I don't know what the fuck else to do. Alright.
I scroll down and what the fuck? There's a
I've just been
graveyard.
bashed against a wall for a while, so like, you know,
Morbid.
he's got a plan. That's
I'll do the
Right.
run.
Throw me.
So you keep running until you get to the area where Riker and Genghis you were before, but everything's been altered to the side. And what was just a walkway inside is now a 10-foot jump to get inside that room.
I don't do jump. Someone just throw me instead.
I do.
I throw.
Can I throw it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll a strength.
Okay.
Let me put a rope around him first.
Oh, smart.
I don't
Oh
think we have
shit! I
time
haven't
for
rolled
that.
strength in so long.
It's just
Alright, so
rolling
rope
D10
around
plus
me.
strength.
What is my strength? I don't even remember.
Your
Jesus,
abilities
what's
now?
happening?
Have a look.
11. Okay. Shit.
You gonna do that before Riker apparently rolls his use rope because he's too slow?
Genghis is gonna leg it, just jump over. Fuck.
Come on,
Fuck.
Jet. Just come on, man. I'm trusting you.
Do
Roll
it.
and use rope.
Too late.
Look at that.
You get
Look
thrown.
at that.
Well, I didn't ask for it, or else I would have.
Well, you're using rope, so
Did I do it? Did I throw him?
you toss him over this chasm, almost like darkness, as Smokey, you hit the other side and just roll to the floor, luckily.
That was very close to dying. In the first
10
session,
points
like
to
half an hour.
Gryffindor.
As Genghis literally jumps right past you before, like, almost inches away from stepping on your face.
Just combat rolls.
Woo! Fucking continue going.
So,
Alright, I guess.
You know what,
I'm gonna
actually,
jump.
Look back at the other fuckers.
as Rai quickly follows up behind Genghis, leaping over the chasm with ease, leaving Braxulian and Riker.
So we have Genghis over, Raya over, me over.
How's it going, Ricker? How's the rope going?
Oh shit! Should I have stayed over to throw Bratwurst?
Maybe. It's okay.
Or if he ties the rope himself, he could throw over the rope, and you can catch the rope, and then when he jumps, you can just
That's true,
pull
yeah.
him in.
That's actually not a bad idea at all.
We can
try.
do that.
Look at that, that fat stupid
Probably
cat. That's a
take
good
all
idea.
of us to pull up Rykor, but you know.
I'm sure it'll work.
Hey, look at me, I'm super
It'll
stupid.
definitely
That's fine.
work.
Well, here, let me tie it to you, and I'll try to throw you across.
It's
Tie
around
it to
this
me.
time that
Incredible speed.
it's around this time that you hear probably the scariest thing coming from the ship since you've been here. It's the equivalent of a bone saw going against a titanium plate, echoing through this area.
Oh. I don't
What the fuck?
wanna hear that.
Just didn't like that noise.
I give a hard rinse before offering. Well, I just offer my waist to Rykor. Like, all right, turn around. Double throw you.
Do you?
Yeah, my waist. As opposed to other parts.
Okay. I tie Bolin with a clove hitch safety around him.
Alright. And you use your rope, and that's an 11. Alright. So, you're tied.
Okay, now let's throw the other end to them.
What do
I have a hammer to weight it. I want to tie the hammer onto their side.
Yeah, that's fine. Or I can tie it into a monkey's fist, whichever.
Oh, that actually might be better. Yeah, do that. Where'd you learn all these rope skills anyway?
All right, go ahead and roll use rope.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
My big guy.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
hard not to do.
So he says he's
Oh.
gonna tie it into this. Like he seems like he's being really nifty with all these rope concepts he brings up. It's like, oh, all right. So he gets to tying it. It's just a knot. He just ties it a bunch of times and just makes a bald knot.
Okay, well, it's got weight
Nice,
to it.
cool.
You want to throw it or should I throw it? You're probably better at throwing than I am.
I can throw
You're
rope
puny.
across.
He's definitely better at throwing.
As you continue to talk this over, you hear a ripping sound of like metal on metal behind you as
Oh, Jesus.
the entire back half of where it was behind you is completely pulled apart and separated as you can look out and see the darkness of the plain behind you. As you can hear the rushing wind of, now that you can tell and orient yourself, you're falling down this huge, deep chasm of darkness.
Oh,
We should
nice.
do what we're gonna do quickly.
Rico,
Throw the
throw
fucking
it.
rope. Yes,
Go on now.
throw it.
Throw the rope.
Who's gonna catch it?
I don't care. Catch it.
Like what? Like how is it to catch? Is it
Sleight of
to be
hand.
quick or? Oh, I can do that.
Catch it.
I'm great at that.
Yeah, I can't.
Catch it.
Catch the sly person, then
I
pass
can
it off
grab
to the
it.
strong people.
I'll
can-
try to catch it.
I can grab it after he catches it though, and,
Yeah,
pull them.
Yeah. So he's just gonna throw it now, and then he's gonna jump, and when he's jumping, you'll hold it. I'll draw set of hand now.
No, I'm not jumping
23.
until you guys have the rope.
Alright,
Yeah,
so,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Smokey,
I'll-
you easily, Smokey, you're able to nip it out of the air without any effort.
Okay.
Sweet.
The moment
And
I've
then
got it, I'll
don't hold
definitely
it.
grab
Give it to
hold of
someone stronger than me, because I'm weak.
Yeah.
All right,
So Rye takes
I
it.
got it.
When I see Rye has the rope, I'm
We're all
leaping.
taking it, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
probably
yeah,
better.
if we all take it, then
Yeah, like
Yeah.
why would we not all take it?
Yeah,
Because you want to die.
Well, you know, advanced
Alright.
scheme to kill you. Yeah.
So as soon as they have the rope, I'm just leaping off and not even waiting.
Oh yeah,
That's
it
a
was
great
good
job.
that we
That was
did
a
this.
good job.
Yeah.
You literally just you took a step and then you just fell.
Really, he did.
Face jumping. Woo! I just swing across.
Just slam your face into a wall.
Oh my
Slam
god.
my
Okay.
feet.
Well, we gotta try and save this.
As you do, Brian, you hit the side of the wall. As you're like, okay.
Oh, that could have been a lot better.
As you quickly get
shit.
snagged by the rope, and you're really thankful that you did this. As you look below you, and all you can see is just what looks like the equivalent of green flame just rising from the bowels
What
of
the
floor.
fuck?
Okay, pull me
rolling
up,
strength
guys.
to pull 'em
Pull
up.
me up.
What is happening?
Just pull more. Alright, I'm waiting for 2 more rolls. Yay!
What the hell?
Oh.
All right.
Vegas goes to strong.
Very
Kudos
strong.
to Doggo over there.
Doggo's strong.
Damn, son. So strong.
Smokey, you gonna
Good
roll
job.
your strength, or it's not partaking?
So as you pull him up,
I'll help.
you help slightly.
Roll
I
strength.
mean, I'm
I
pretty
have-
sure we got
I have
this.
6 strength,
D10 plus 6.
so
Oh, you technically have
Yeah,
Smokey.
Oh, it's great. Good job.
You help slightly.
Good job, buddy.
slightly.
As you
With the
pull
bag,
up,
like, pushing you on, like, come on, guys, you can do this.
as you all work together to get Bratsulian up to safety in the room that I'll just call it as it is for out of game, the cockpit. As you turn around and you see just Riker standing there. Behind him, the open, ripped out part of the ship that is showing the everything falling, or what looks like the ship itself is falling into this chasm.
Come on, boy, jump. You got this.
Should we not
Wait,
throw him
who's
the rope?
Yeah, if I throw the rope.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna need the rope as
Jesus.
well. So
We've seen him jump before.
we'll
As
film
What
it.
the
I'm
fuck are you
like
waiting
frantically
over there
ripping the
for?
rope off my waist.
Roll
and,
strength.
like,
I'll do it. Roll strength.
Oh,
Or
I
sleight
don't
of
want to
hand.
you
snap
got
the
it?
rope.
Still
Or-
enough, it's better than
As
no.
Genghis rips the rope off of you before you get a chance to hit it.
I'm just gonna try to like frantically
He hasn't
untie
even
it.
grabbed me yet,
Sure,
it's already
throw
gone.
the rope back to Rekor.
Oh, yeah, we'll throw it back. Is that just the strength to throw?
Yep, record, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, I also have the throwing weapon level, if that would help.
Oh, actually,
Why-
there's a 4. Good,
Why are
there's a
you guys
point.
trying this?
So rolling 1.
You're
That's a
able
lot
to
of
get it
ones.
across, but Riker just like fumbles it as it just falls and slides off the edge.
Oh my god.
Do you have any
Well,
of your
we're
own rope?
still we're still holding the other end, so
Yes,
we can just
yes,
pull
yes, you are.
back and try again. Okay, I'll try this time.
Oh, I have some rope too. I can help
All right.
throw.
Boom!
It's not your guys' rope that's the problem, it's Riker's catching skills.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
I'm
but just throwing as many ropes as possible until he grabs one quickly. Oh, there we go.
That's better.
Ah, you
Thank
got a
you.
point in it! Look at you, Riker!
Yeah, dude.
As the rope comes at you the second time, and you're realizing like this is really life or death, as you put the shield on your back and you just prep yourself ready, as it goes out towards you, as you just watch it in slow motion, as you quickly just snatch it out of the air, but completely miss as it hits you in the face and you just can't fumble it in your hand.
Jesus, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
legit.
At this point, you might as well just jump.
It looks like he held on to it.
Oh, okay.
I've got it.
Okay.
Try to around
Alright.
yourself. Throw it back.
Oh god, okay.
I thought we were just throwing him an end of the rope.
You are
Yeah, we
throwing
threw him an
in.
end of the rope. We've already got the other end, so he can just
Yeah, but
jump
like,
now.
no, the knot's still important because he could.
Yeah, because I could fuck it up still.
No.
Now go.
Okay.
Jump and we pull.
Skills I'm good at.
Yeah.
So it's around the time that you jump, Riker. The section of the ship that you're on begins to buckle and break and actually fall downwards as you start running, and it's more like you're running at an incline at this point.
Hey, say that again.
As you quickly just jump at the apex of hitting the corner, as you just start waving your hands in the air, as the rest of the ship where you're on just gets ripped off as it hits into a cliffside. There's explosions everywhere as you're just like floating in the air trying to make it up to where the rest of the
God.
cockpit is at. As you begin to fall down from all your heavy armor and your items and whatnot in your own weight, I need everyone to make a strength check.
There's 2 of ours.
That happened
Not the
as well.
best.
Yeah!
That's probably what saved it right there.
I'm on a roll.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, I rolled as high as Genghis, so me with my 6 strength. I'm helping as much as you, Genghis.
Yeah, I wanted to.
As with all of you holding on to it, you brace yourself. Genghis, you actually slip at the moment that he does do
Oh,
this, but
shit.
you're able to like brace yourself against the corner of the wall.
Oh my god.
As
Okay.
the 3 of you try to pull on
My
Riker.
heart can't handle this. Jeez.
Now, Riker, I need you to roll a d10 plus the rope's strength, which is 3. You have to roll higher than 5.
Oh no.
Come on, man, come on.
Oh fuck.
This is almost as dramatic as Thursday.
As you see, like, strands of the rope begin to pop as it recoils to your weight, as you're hanging there.
Oh my god.
As
This
you,
is so fucking scary.
as you hold your breath for a moment before, like, reaching up with your large hand and then just grabbing over the part that ripped, and then slowly starting to pull yourself up, while everyone else is pulling at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're all here now. What now?
Well,
I don't know, we were just following you.
let's go away from the giant chasm.
That too.
We're
So
still
that-
following in the cockpit.
That away as they turn around just like a wall.
As you find yourselves in this cockpit area, the seats like on the wall next to you, as the entire thing is oriented because it's flipped on its side, as You look around and you see the rest of the chasm. It looks like you're in a canyon of darkness. As you turn around to
Will we
look
try
back
to-
at your ship, it looks like it's already ripped and broken apart on the pieces of the wall and whatnot. And looks like this cockpit is currently sliding along the side of the wall, as you can feel it like shaking and vibrating vigorously. The lights in the room is like flashing on and off, and basically everything looks like it's going to shit. You quickly move over to the boards as you see the same thing. The small circle button, the two knobs, the lever, and the big red button.
I don't think we ever did the lever, did we?
No.
Do the lever, that we haven't done that.
As these thick metal doors close behind you, as there's another button that you didn't notice before that flips up a compartment, that there's this red and yellow button in there with what looks like a exclamation point on the center.
Well, fuck it,
So-
let's press it.
Yeah, press it,
Fuck
press
it,
it,
press it.
press it.
We're
Pressing
probably
it.
gonna die anyway.
As you do,
Don't give an exclamation.
you hear coming from behind you, followed by the propulsion of the cockpit as you initiate its self-sustained flight mode, as the ship then begins to propel itself forward, as it begins to fly forward instead of falling down, but begins to waver and wobble as you see some type of stick-like thing coming out of the wall, slowly like wobbling vigorously, almost in tow with how the ship itself is moving as you feel the propulsion. And you don't feel like out of the clear yet, as it's still like sliding against the wall, as it's still heading down, as there's just all these warning noises and sirens still going off in here.
Can I try to hold that stick thing still?
As you do, you feel like the rest of the thing begins to hold still, and you feel the resistance of, if you could imagine if you were this thing, hitting against the wall as you're holding it.
Yeah, it's like it's the jolt going all the way through it.
Yeah.
When I try to hold it still, try to like sit myself in like a position where like I'm
Yeah,
as hard to like move as possible.
as you try to sit, you're like parallel to the wall, because you're trying to sit in something that's sideways at the moment, but you try to do it.
Yeah.
And it feels weird, but it's like almost every slight movement of you doing this is affecting the ship itself, as the rest of you guys are like on the ground right now watching Genghis do this.
I'm looking around for anything else that can assist. I'll try to figure out what's going on. Like, are there windows in front of us?
There is only one window, the main window. As you can see,
Okay.
you're like heading forward, but you're sideways in this canyon. But it looks like you're heading downwards in a almost like a 45-degree angle. So it still
Going
looks like you're
down.
in a still like you're in a crashward fall, but you're propelling yourself there now.
We're looking at a 90-degree like twist, like counterclockwise or clockwise.
Everything is proportioned clockwise, 90 degrees. So Genghis currently is in a seat that's 90 degrees on the wall. Or turned 90 degrees on the wall.
On the right wall, I'm imagining.
Huh?
On the right wall.
It would be what should
Right.
be the
The
floor.
final frontier.
Well, yeah, right. Like on the right wall.
Yes.
Okay.
These are the voyages of Space Admiral Dago.
Genghis, try to twist us to your left. Everyone, get to the right wall.
Alright, tell them move to the
I
right
will-
one.
Okay.
Attempt to twist to the left.
Give me your strength.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
brace myself however I can and try not
You
to
can't
fall
do it, I will.
to my death.
how muscles.
How old?
Relatively muscle.
That's sort
As
of
you-
muscle.
See Genghis's muscle like rip through his clothing slightly as he puts all his effort in trying to turn this thing. As you could feel the resistance, like if this was something that was meant to do
When
this,
did this turn into a
whatever
porno?
thing that would aid with the person doing this is already broken or not working currently, as you're having to put all your work into trying to turn the vehicle or the craft itself. As you turn and you just feel your muscles bulging, you as you just snap at the last thing, as it pushes off the wall and seems to arc upwards towards the other end of the canyon, as if you're about to crash into that other side now.
I think that was the
But
little
as
part.
it does this, everybody quickly, whoosh, as you flip and orient yourself back to the correct floor, as
I'm on the
essentially you
seat.
fall sideways, and Genghis, you're in the seat properly now.
Yeah.
Genghis, pull up!
Yeah, I'll attempt to move it because I'm kind of getting the idea now.
God. I'm gonna grab a chair.
I'm
Getting the
like
gist of it.
running
this
up
shit.
to the window. I'm like, pull us
So I'm
back,
gonna attempt to move it
tilt us up,
so it doesn't go into the wall.
and oh yeah, away from the wall is good too.
So
Also,
as you
ladies,
watch as this
Reminder:
thing,
Genghis has a crisp 17.
as it's turning, you just see the thing actually heading directly towards a wall. And mind you, you guys are moving at around 100 to 200 miles per hour as it's getting closer and closer to this wall. As you pull back, give me another strength.
Strength, boys. Oh,
Up
As
and to the
Genghis
right.
tries to curl it upwards, actually doing almost if he was doing a bench press, or not bench press, a curl. He tries to curl it, but it doesn't seem to.
I'm doing it.
Help.
I'm going. I'm jumping in.
alright. Can't help.
Fuck!
I'm like,
No,
going,
no, that's
I
two
made it
people at
worse!
once.
As the two of you, with both of your efforts, Genghis, you're trying to do it, Rai quickly just angrily runs up, comes up behind you, and almost reaches around you at the same time to try to pull it back with you. As the both of you begin to pull it up, as everybody begins to lean backwards, as Riker, you're just sliding back on the ground, now sliding backwards. And did you ever get into a seat? Or are you just standing around Smokey? Or sliding around Smokey?
No, I'm trying to get to a seat, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time.
Oh, you're the fastest person
So-
ever. Yeah, you can. As you do get to the
as
seat.
we're tilting up,
Yeah,
not
no.
going up by the window. As I'm coming down, I want to come towards the stick they're pulling back, and I want to come down on it and push it off slightly to my left, so we go right as well as up.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. That's gonna go well. Slides. Sliding it. A nice slate. It's not too nice. It's not good. So it's a -1. Yeah,
Aww.
that would have been nice.
So as you're falling past it, you have a plan in your head. You're like, okay, so we want to crest this, head upwards, and then by the time we head up, we're just going to turn around and then head in a different direction so we don't just fly straight up. Right. As you fall down, you try to kick it in that angle, but you misjudge your kick. As you miss it completely, and your elbow actually knocks, elbowing Rai right in the side as she grunts, and in mid-grunt, alters it as it turns left, as it looks like it's turning sharply back into the cliffside as you guys start to hang
I'm
upwards.
still holding on
Can I-
it. Can
can I
I
try
roll
it?
strength to be like, nah, I'm too
Yeah.
strong?
Also, I'm gonna elbow him in the head.
Oh,
Roll your strength against Rise Con.
Alright,
But-
what is your con?
Shit, what is it? 14.
Alright, you got the advantage.
It's not opposed, you just have to beat the DC of her con.
Oh, DC of 14. Oh, then I can't fail.
yeah, you can roll 1 and you. Well, no, that would be defender wins.
So as you just push against her weight, you still focus it so it doesn't aim into the cliff as you keep it in the same proportion heading upwards. As everybody that's not holding onto something just starts to slide and fall against the back wall now. As you're doing this, a light white button begins to flash on and off on the stick that you're holding.
Yeah, I'll push that button.
Fuck it, why not? I mean,
I didn't even notice there was a button. There's a button, I'll push it.
As you do, you feel the stick go stiff.
Okay.
You try to alter and turn it, it doesn't.
we hit the cruise control.
Stiffer.
No, stiff
Either you
completely.
either cruise control or you hit something that that stops it, like so it can't wobble.
Okay.
And as
but
you
is
do,
this-
you feel the rest of the thing that you're in begin to shake violently, then saunter off and become smoother as it actually begins to turn and move on its own away from the cliffside.
That's
Whoa.
good.
Yeah.
As you watch the terrain move away from your vision, as you not quickly, but slowly turn and arc upwards towards the darkness of the sky. And with that, we're going to take our next break.
Doggos in space.
What the fuck did I walk in on?
Alright, thank you guys for watching. We're going to go ahead and take a 10 to 15 minute break, and we're going to be back after that for the conclusion of today's game. So, thanks for watching. Be right back.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.